good spot right here. Start the next row. Actually, I'll put it between that white van over there. I'll go between that white van and that truck. I don't want my air-cooled engine to catch this grass on fire. All right, well, this is the camping situation here at the Huffmaster Grasshopper Adventure Series. And I have the West Folly out tonight, so let's go in. Check it out. That's the most important thing of these rides. Is the food. Food's always the most important thing of these rides, so I am going to show you my food situation for this ride. I've got a couple things I'm going to try that's a little bit different. Last time I used a lot of those goo energy drinks. Well, you know what, let me just go through my food situation here real quick here. Let me set this camera up somewhere. All right, so for this trip, I'm gonna be camping out here. So first most important thing you need on your food shopping list is your granola. If you're gonna drive around in a Volkswagen, you must have at least one bag of granola. And I picked this one because it comes in a pink package. All right, let's see. So we got some ramen noodles, some everyday dal. What do we got here? We got the post dinner here. I picked up 2 coffee filters, some crackers. And oh yeah, fresh fruit always. Fresh fruit and a little bit of almond milk, some coffee for the morning. But here's what I wanted to show you. I'm gonna give this a try for the ride tomorrow. This is date syrup, and according to the back here, 1 tablespoon is 60 calories, which is 15 grams of carbohydrate. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is put maybe 4 tablespoons per water bottle, or maybe 5 tablespoons per water bottle, and see how this goes. I've never used date syrup before, but I like dates. Oh, it's not open, but we're going to open this and see what it smells like. Actually smells pretty good. Give this a try. That is really good. Wow, that is really good. So these are medjool dates made into sugar. Cool. Well, that's what I'm going to do. In fact, I was thinking, what if I just put this in my jersey pocket and just carried it and just... Anyway, so that's the food situation. Anyhow, So let's do a quick bike check here for my race tomorrow. This bike that I'll be riding is the Fitz Cycles custom gravel bike, and let's see, I'm going to be riding the Renaers Snoqualmie Pass tires. These are a 44 millimeter wide tire, and I have them set up tubeless. I have the GRX crank, which is a 48-31, and then I have a 11-32 Campy rear cassette and a Campy rear derailleur, 11-speed, coupled with these 11-speed chorus shifters. These are Campy chorus shifters. The other thing of note is the wheels. I guess these are the Het Ardennes. These are road wheels. I've got them set up tubeless. They seem to be holding air, I guess. And then I guess maybe the only other thing, this is interesting for some of you, is that I have the center pull brakes. All of this is data gravel bars and a data stem. I decided to pull out my 10 millimeter spacer that I had here, and I went ahead and dropped this down. So I'm trying this out right now to see if I like it before I cut even more of my steer. But so far I've kind of like it down a little bit lower. And back here, saddle is the, I don't know, what is that? Specialized Phenom. That's right. All 155 millimeter wide Specialized Phenom. Ritchie C-post, and I'm running road pedals. Yes, that's right. Road pedals. Those are Shimano Ultegra road pedals, and these are King Cage titanium bottle cages. And this is on my hand poison oak, in case anyone was worried about me. So I'll check in maybe later or in the morning before the race. I think what I'm gonna do is just bring my little Sony action camera with me. I'm not sure what to film. This is a 100-mile race, so maybe just a few highlights of the race, and then I'll put this together somehow in a little edit and talk about it. Ooh, doesn't that look tasty, everyone? This is our everyday doll and our ramen noodles. We got two bricks of ramen in there, and our everyday doll. That's what's for dinner, in case you were wondering. Try not to burn this, because then it makes it hard to wash. It's 6:45 on Sunday morning. I'm here in Maxwell, California to do the Huffmaster Grasshopper Adventure Series bicycle race. And I stayed the night in my Westfalia here at the camping area that was set up for everyone to stay if they wanted. And I'm just going to get ready for this race today. The plan is I want to do a kind of inside look at maybe like a behind the scenes look at the Northern California mixed terrain bike racing scene. I want to give you an exclusive behind the scenes look. Mixed terrain racing is like gravel racing, except you're often on anything from paved roads to broken paved roads to gravel roads to dirt trails to single track, so there's always something that's mixing it up and making it different. These are really interesting bike events, and they bring out a really unique crowd of people, and it's a lot of fun. So today I'm excited to share this with all of you, so hopefully you'll stick around and check it out.
grasshopper.
This is a new baby.
I'm serious about it.
Like
It's a real grasshopper. It's all green.
How did that happen? A lot of planning.
When you're dealing with an artist, sometimes we can easily go into the extreme.
I should get you some of my marine bottles.
Ooh.
Marine,
There we
marine
go.
water bottles.
I came to get you and you were gone.
I would not look for you out on the road.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Ready for a gravel event?
Are you ready?
Let's go and see. It's going to be, it's a fast course. This year is a lot faster this year than last year, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah, so
It's the same course though, but
it's
different.
the same course.
The ending's a little different.
The ending is a little different, and then the road, I think because of the rain this year compared to drought last year, makes so much different. A lot of things are stuck in the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the new bike,
This is
fully custom,
Stella.
and this is your design, paintwork, everything.
If I can say so.
If you can take a little credit.
Well, I only have a brain, and then when people work, you have to give them more of the credit, because if they don't do the work, your brain doesn't show.
Yeah.
So credit
And
to everybody that
you
make
got
it work.
the Navi Renaers on there.
Yep, I got the 38.
Nice.
So
So what's the strategy today, Sally?
just sit, ride, and have fun.
Okay. So you're gonna just take it a little easier today.
Just sit, ride, and have fun.
Alright.
Yep, no plans, no strategies, nothing. As long as I'm having fun, that's it. The race is already
Decided.
being won.
It is.
What am I going to win? Cheesecake? I think there's easier cheesecake at Safeway, so that will require no effort at all. So,
All right.
yeah.
Excellent. That's a good strategy, Sally.
Yep, that's the Sally strategy. The race has already been decided.
It's time, everyone. It's now 9 a.m. and we are getting ready to roll out for this 2022 Huffmaster Grasshopper mixed terrain bicycle race. And this first group of riders, this is the pro men and women's field. The organizer of the race decided to split us up into age group categories for safety reasons. The start of this course is mostly flat and the roads are open to traffic. And so the decision was made to kind of break the groups up into smaller sizes in order to hopefully make it safer for everyone involved. So now that the other groups have gone, it is my turn here. This is the 40 to 49-year-old group, and I'm going to find a spot here somewhere in the middle towards the back of this group. There were about 100 riders registered in my age group, and I would say about 80 to 85 showed up for the race today. And as you can see, we are rolling out onto these first 35 miles of agricultural roads, generally riding northwest. The roads do go from pavement to gravel and back to pavement in a few sections. And the important part to pay attention to here is that you get yourself in a good position so you don't get caught out in a crosswind. I use this time to move around a little bit within the group and to say hello to some of my friends who I haven't seen in a while, and also just to find a good position for later in the race. After this section of road, we turn onto Highway 162 and then onto the 306 road, which takes you to an area called Elk Creek.
Having a good time?
Well, so far so good. Almost got dropped right there.
Check out the massive flower right here.
Yeah.
Nice.
From there, you begin the first real climb of the day, which is a gravel climb. and it goes up to about, I would say, 1,500 feet or so before descending down a very steep technical descent onto more gravel roads and a few more gravel climbs, some rollers. Once you're over those rollers, you do find yourself back onto a paved descent. Mid-race check-in. We are about halfway through the race right now, and I don't know if you can hear me because I'm going kind of fast here. Pretty fast here. No, I'm on this paved road, slight downhill, but my rear tire has been slowly leaking down, and I'm trying to decide when to stop and air it up a little bit. It's getting real low. Should be coming up on a rest stop soon, hopefully. So I want to use that as the chance to air up the tire a little bit. Alright, mid-race check-in, over and out. On that paved section of road, I found myself grouped in with these really strong riders, and we worked together really well. There were 3 or 4 riders in this group that were really strong and really motivated to get us to this next gravel section of the course. We stuck together here all the way until the second rest stop, where I ended up getting split off of this group to try and fix my leaky back tire, which meant I needed to climb the final Huffmaster climb alone and do the descent alone, which was actually good for me. I prefer to descend alone if possible, just to avoid getting tangled up with other riders. Huffmaster climb, and now we're on the Huffmaster descent, and I'd say we're about 25 miles from the finish now, so time to descend. After that Huffmaster descent, I regrouped again with 2 more riders, and we worked together really well. That was probably about the hardest effort I rode of the day, was that final gravel section before turning onto the Maxwell Sites paved road. And that's a wrap. Got some guys back here that yo! Richard! What's up? I tried to follow you. Okay. You were just like rode off me like I was on a tricycle or something. Again. All right. Can you tell I just finished doing a gravel race? But that was a tough ride. I'm uploading my Strava right now so that I can see what the numbers are. So for me it was 90 miles, not 95 like it was 2 years ago when I did it. I'll have to get the official time because I started this before the race started, so I'll have to look at that. But wow, what a ride. Let me see if there's any segments on here. Did PR on Huffmaster climb. The conditions were just perfect. It's been dry for weeks. The dirt or gravel was basically smooth, felt like pavement in some spots. well, now we got to change and go over and check out the party. All right, let's take a quick look at the results of this race, and that will conclude this year's Grasshopper Adventure Series Huffmaster for 2022. So, in first place in the Pro Men, the winner for a time of 4 hours and 10 minutes is Brennan Wirtz, followed by Sandy Florin and then Skylar Taylor. Congratulations, gentlemen. For the Pro Women, that is the Pro Women Long Course, the first place for a time of 4 hours and 19 minutes goes to Mariah Wilson, followed by Flavia Oliveria, and then Maud Farrell. In my field, the 40 to 49 men long course winner is Christopher Flynn for a time of 4 hours and 24 minutes, followed by Piers Berry and Jesse Walker. Congratulations, gentlemen. That was a really strong effort. I finished in 4 hours and 49 minutes, got 23rd in my age group. Nothing to be ashamed of, I would like to say. For the women, 40 to 49 women, the winner for the long course goes to Melissa McKenzie for a time of 4 hours and 55 minutes, followed by Nicole Falk and Amy Davis. Congratulations, ladies. I hope you had a good time out there, and hope to see more ladies competing in these races in the future. It is a lot of fun riding in the mass start events like this. Normally it's a mass start event, and like I said earlier, this is really just an exception because of the starting conditions of this race. All right, everyone, that is it. I'm going to put the link to all of the results in case you are interested in the description down below. So check it out. You can also go to the Grasshopper Adventure Series website for all the information about this race, the race course and profile, and anything that I may have missed, you can check it out over there. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.